Not the car we're looking for. So what, did somebody take the engine out and just chop up the car? Daytona? Is that a Charger?
It's been 24 years today since his son last saw his mother. She dropped her son Rayvon off with his aunt and never saw her again.
That thing's a beefy tire, man.
Dude, that is an army tire.
You might call them scuba sleuths.
Their new hobby went from cleaning up waterways to solving mysteries. And what a great public service.
Jeremy Sides and Adam Brown travel the country searching for closure in cold cases.
Amazing. The gift of closure to grieving families is absolutely priceless.
Today we travel to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, just south of Nashville, to search for missing mother Laresha Deana Walker, last seen in 1999 driving a Maroon 95 Oldsmobile Achieva. The story goes that she dropped off her 2-year-old son at her sister's house in Nashville and then planned to go to Murfreesboro the following morning to get an estimate for her vehicle, and neither she or her car has ever been found since.
It's been 24 years today since his son last saw his mother. Laresha Walker went missing November 19th of 1999. She dropped her son Rayvon off with his aunt and never saw her again. Walker was set to have her car appraised the next morning. Different rumors have swirled around over the years, but nothing concrete has ever come from the investigation.
She's missed so many kids that's come along and successes in our family. Rayvon's an electrician. He's getting his own specialty now. I mean, she would be such a proud mom to know that her son has chosen a career actually after my father.
It just makes you think, like, she done missed so much. Like, it's definitely hard, and it definitely get harder and harder every year because I'm just so anxious to find out what happened or where she is. It's just an anxious feeling that's just like, I think about it every single day.
We are back out at the river here near Murfreesboro, in between Murfreesboro and Nashville. I guess it's West Fork, Lake Shoals, and then there's like another, I think it's East Fork. And they come into, they go up into like north towards Nashville into kind of a lake-ish. It's a bigger body of water. So we're going to be searching up that way. We've never looked before. And I kind of thought, I was looking through Google Maps last night, and it almost looked like there was a truck at this boat ramp farther up there. I'll show a picture right here. Might be just a giant rock. There's a lot of rocks out here. Probably is, but it kind of looked like a truck. Anyways, we're out here scanning. We're going to continue looking for Laresha Walker's vehicle and any other vehicles. And I'm sure there is some out here, but the visibility is still not great, but it's, we'll be able to see like a foot. Probably send the drone down and dive if we need to, but let's get the boat out here, keep searching. Hopefully we can find some more vehicles and get some answers to her family. So this is the 266 bridge, I believe, the highway bridge. It doesn't look very old, but I wonder if there was a previous, older bridge here. Or do you think they just didn't have anything and they built this one?
Oh, I don't know. You could look on Google Maps and see they was building something on those.
When I had
they widened this thing.
I had from before. I had something marked over here. I don't remember ever coming up to check, but you've been here before, right?
Yeah, many days ago.
But we have better equipment now. I mean, it doesn't hurt to go over some of the same spots. We know there's cars farther down, but we'll take a look.
Yeah, we found 30 cars.
32 feet. 32 feet. You can see the bridge pillars and all that. The question is, it's plenty deep enough, but the question is there any vehicles out here? But this is not, this is not a new case. So if she is in the water, that just means we didn't search the right area or we missed her last time. But I feel like we were finding all sorts of cars, different ages, older cars last time.
Oh yeah, super old car.
So I don't think we would have missed her. I just don't think we were in the right area. Also, she may be like in the river in Nashville. That's where she left. Or maybe foul play. But the fact that the vehicle is still missing after so long is very suspicious. I spend hours underwater searching for missing vehicles, missing people, trying to give answers to families. And it's not your typical 9-to-5 job. And it's also not the cleanest conditions being underwater. A lot of times it's really contaminated water and things that is not good and healthy. And it's not great to be exposed to. And hopefully a lot of you watching never will get exposed. But one of the things I'm constantly dealing with diving underwater is getting things like ear infections, sinus issues, you name it. It's really just part of the job, but one of the things I learned about is that if I can't stay on top of my health, I can't do the things I care about. That's why I rely on the tools to make it easier to get the care I need when I need it. And that's where today's sponsor, ZocDoc, comes in. ZocDoc is a completely free website that lets you search for and compare top-rated in-network doctors so you can find the right one for whatever you need and book them instantly. They've got over 100,000 healthcare providers across nearly every kind of specialty you can think of. Mental health, dental, eye care, skin care, pretty much everything. You can filter doctors who take your insurance, are close to you, and are highly rated by real patients. And the best part is you can actually see their real appointment times and pick what works for you and book it right away. Most appointments happen fast, typically within 24 to 72 hours, and sometimes even in the same day. And you don't even have to talk to anyone, just book with a few clicks. It is super easy. Just go to ZocDoc.com/Adam Brown, pick a great doctor, get the care you deserve, and your future self is gonna thank you. I'll have it all down in the description below. And thanks again for ZocDoc for sponsoring today's video.
I think we just went over a boat. That's what it kind of looks like. Gotta be a boat, that's not a car. Kind of looks like a shark with its mouth open in a weird way. If you're a little creative thinking. Not a vehicle though. You can definitely tell, you know, the lines of a boat versus, you know, a car. A car looks more kind of like that, but that's not a car. Problem is that, you know, look at all these giant rocks and slates. Everything's kind of square, rectangle. This is kind of a weird case because the other factor is that her mom in 2016, you know, 17 years later or whatever, she also went missing and is still missing to this day, although her vehicle was found south of Nashville. I don't think they're connected, but it's very strange that, you know, her and her mom are both missing. So I've been driving up this river farther, and there's some various trash we've seen around the edges, but check it out. It looks like an old refrigerator. But you would think that if that got in the river, it would just sink, but man, that thing is that's a pretty big size. I'm always curious about, like, you know, looking inside refrigerators, coolers, things like that.
It looks upside down.
I mean,
so
it's
we're
like
gonna have to flip it.
It's like a full size. Is that an old bottle? No, it's not that old.
It's a bottle. I don't know if it's old. All right,
Nah,
ready?
it's a screw top.
You get that corner. I'll get this one.
I don't think we could flip this thing.
Come on, it's a refrigerator. We can do it.
Probably full of.
Let's find out. Just don't get.
There's a spider on it.
Well, don't grab right there then.
You wanna?
Ready? Oh.
It's empty.
Empty.
I guess they're full of foam. That's why they float, right? For insulation.
Yeah, we can go with that.
Makes
Or if the
sense.
door's on it. Man.
Well,
Nothing in there. Oh,
no.
well, the search continues.
Yeah. So that ramp looks clear. We checked a few other ones on the way over here. Also, haven't found anything much. All right, we made our way about halfway through this this lake area, this river, and we came across like this dumping ground area where the road goes by, and there's just trash littered everywhere. There's like a chop shop, car part, a whole boat over there. I'm gonna go walk over and take a look. Yeah, the visibility is okay. It's not super good. So we haven't really found any cars, but I mean technically this is a car part. Definitely cut up. And there's just trash everywhere out here. Look at this thing. What kind of car was it? Daytona? Is that a Charger? It says Daytona on the side. Maybe that's a Charger, right? Part of one. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. There's all sorts of metal and scrap and stuff. I mean, gosh, there's just piles. What? I think people pull off the side of the road over here and just dump stuff in. There's just boxes full of wheels. It's just random crap. So much garbage. There's like bed frames, tires, lots of bugs everywhere. We always run into these spots, areas where people just dump stuff. Wonder how high the water gets. Gosh, there's so much garbage. There's a bag. Oh, it's an old cooler, I guess. Oh, there's bugs all over it. I always like to look kind of through some of these trash piles, just because you never know what you might find. Have fun. People have been found, you know, remains and stuff occasionally. Oh, it's so stinky and horrible. I don't understand why people can't just go to the dump. I mean, there's dumps everywhere. So there's a little road here, and there's a fence that either people have just busted through, or they just don't care. They don't stop people anymore. It's another reason I thought there might be cars back here, because on the map it looks like all these roads, you know, right here. Clearly somebody came back here and dumped a boat. There's a bunch of bones. Definitely animal bones though. Man, check this boat out. This thing's I think the smallest thing. They stripped it down, took the engine off. 211 Regatta Cruiser. There's not too much left of that. Even has a little bed up in there. I mean, they ripped everything. They ripped all the engine and most of it out. That's not what we're looking for, but let's get back to the boat. Probably zip back to the ramp and go back to the river section where we know cars are. And I think the rest of the lake section we're going to search probably another day, because the flat bottom boat isn't the best for cutting across whole lakes as good as our big search boat. Not the car we're looking for. So what, did somebody take the engine out and just chop up the car that the cops can track?
Yes, as good as mine.
They didn't do a great job of hiding it. Well, we found half a car. Dang, that's crazy. I just spotted that flying by. It's an old car. That thing almost made it to the river. And it looks like there's another one up in the woods. Man, that's cool. What kind of car is that?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say old.
There's a couple of them up in here. Somebody parked these things to die. Golly, check that thing out. Is there any emblems on it? There ain't much left of her. Ain't much left of that old girl. I mean, they took the engine out and everything. Huh. Somebody will know in the comments what it is. Yeah. Oh, the steering wheel's still there. Oh, yeah? That's an old-timey thin steering wheel. 2 gauges in that. Where they would be.
Oh my gosh.
That's what you drove when you were young, right?
No, mine was horseback.
Yeah.
Ow, you pulled pride.
And there's another one back here. I love looking at these old cars.
Why do they look like they've been through a tornado? I mean, they're just...
Hey, they still chrome. Look, it's still shiny.
What is this? This is like it fell from an airplane.
Yeah, that one's a little... Probably about the same age.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wish I could see like a time lapse of like
The tree stand.
oh yeah, a time lapse of it aging. You know, sitting here over the last
50 years.
yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, you see the leaf spring? I've got tetanus written all over it.
Oh yeah. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of no tetanus.
Well, if anyone wants to take a guess what that thing is,
Yeah,
go ahead.
take a wild guess. What kind of car is that?
All right, we made our way down to the Mona boat ramp right up here. We've never been to this one before. The last time, I mean, we came up to that bridge.
Yeah, I
right?
take it back. I want to say I have searched this one, but like I said, it was a long time ago, and we didn't know what we was doing. So I mean, it's good. I recognize it, but I don't remember if there's anything here now. But the other boat ramps all got cars, so I don't know why this one wouldn't.
Yeah, this one's way out of the way. I don't know, we'll go over it again and see.
Might as well.
All right, there is a car. Is that the convertible? Is that the convertible? It's gotta be, right? Look, there's like, I think there's two.
When we only dove on one car.
Well, that's gotta be the convertible. There's some stuff farther out to the right out there. I don't know. Kind of look like old cars.
Pretty ugly out here.
Pretty sure we found a vehicle we didn't know about. Really far down. There's the live scan image. It's not great. Definitely older. Upside down, I guess.
If I had to guess, I'd say it's upside down.
It's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
I think that's it right there, but it's off to the left now a little bit. It's getting ugly.
So the ramp's like way down.
This is amazing that it came out the boat ramp.
I mean, it
So far.
could have. Maybe there's a way over here. I don't know.
We walked up there before looking for a road. There's nothing up there. It's all private property. It's just weird land.
And also, it's getting really overcast. I think it's like an old truck or something, but it definitely looks kind of like a train.
Hell, why'd you get a truck? Well, what you want to do, bro?
I'm gonna send the drone down. I got the chasing drone out here. The M2S they sent me. Chasing is an awesome underwater drone company. If you guys ever want to get an underwater drone. All right. Yep. Let's put the drone in the water. I think we should be good to go.
See what you got. It's gonna be a little challenge, but the car's not bad at all.
Yeah,
Right?
here we go. Yeah, it's not bad for this drone is amazing. This is like the next level one up from the Gladius Mini.
Oh, dude, look at the fish. You just missed it. I think you're recording, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, he swam right by a big old bass.
So that's that. Okay, that's a giant log. Let's stay away from that.
Did you find it?
Yep. Okay. Here's the tire. No wait. Is
Oh, wow, that's old.
that thing's a beefy tire, man.
Dude, that is an army tire.
Is it?
Yeah. Might be an old army Jeep. Somebody dumped in here for some reason. I'm gonna immediately go out on a limb and say that is not an Achieva. That wasn't no dang Achieva tire.
No.
But yeah, that's like them old military tires you see on like army trucks. Are you stuck or what's the problem here?
I was trying to.
What is anchor? Oh, it's anchor. This snagged it pretty good.
What is it? Hold on. Why am I not? Oh,
I think there's lots of stuff wrapped around that thing also.
I don't know if there's much left of this car. It's also covered in just sticks. Okay, this side. Okay, that side I can see the hubcap. Oh, it's got a It's got a logo.
Really?
Yeah. I think. Yeah. It has a.
Wait a minute.
What is that?
Cat?
It looks maybe white. I mean, this thing is buried. Oh yeah, it's like Swiss cheese, man. Yeah, here's the look at the side. I don't know what it is, but it's white, or was. That looks more like a truck. Is that the trunk? That just looks more like a truck to me, especially with those tires. Oh, is a light? Oh, is it the bumper? Oh, we have a light. A rear side light. Huh. Making progress. And that is the bumper. You think there's a tag?
I think there's a tag. Either was.
Oh, that's where the plate would be right there. Look. No way there's a tag on this thing.
There is. It's very dumb.
Look, I mean, that's the spot. Is that an old hitch? I think this is an old truck, dude. Is that an old hitch? That looks like an old hitch ball mount.
Yeah, really old.
Looks like a D.
Looks like the inside of the door.
A Ford? Old Ford? Oh, it's a Ford truck?
Old big old. Oh, that's like tailgate.
Yeah, it's the tailgate.
I think it's a. I guess it's a really old Ford.
That's a D.
Yeah.
Definitely a D.
I would say it's a Ford.
Old Ford truck. That didn't look like a Ford logo on the tires, but. Alright, so mission success. We figured out that it's an old Ford truck. So that's pretty cool. The drone did a great job. So once again, I'll have them linked down in the description below if you guys want to go check out and buy one. They have different price levels, different kinds of drones. This one's really good if you're doing anything a little bit more professional. The Chasing M2S, but I'll have a link down below. They're a great company, and you won't be disappointed. But the thing with drones, you got to be careful if you're sending them around obstacles, you know, things that can get snagged. All right, so we got the anchor on this car, and this is one. I'm going over it right here. And I don't, you know, the last time we were here was like 2 years ago, so this might be a new one. We're trying to put the anchor on it. This is a really popular fishing area. So we came here last night trying to do this, and there was like 100 people here. Next morning, and there's only a couple, so we're gonna try to knock it out with the drone. I'm at the vehicle. All right, there's the tire. Oh. So it is older looking. Definitely been down there a little while. Tag, I doubt it, but let's see. No, yeah, there's no tag, which kind of makes sense.
Was the tag on the bumper, or is it on the trunk?
Yeah, I don't know. Can you see?
Cool. Are your lights on?
Yeah. That's the tire. I don't see any well, that's a weird shape.
Man, you need to go in that thing.
There's the seat.
Is there anything on the steering wheel? Gives away what it is?
It's old.
Man, it's all covered in scum and you.
Pretty good viz, though.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that was one we found before, but there was no tag on it.
There's no tag. We didn't figure out what it was, though.
I mean, I'm sure somebody will know in the comments.
Those wheels are pretty unique looking. Big and ugly.
Yeah, those are like, those covers, the style, it just feels a little unique, but I don't know.